guys! Today's video is a much needed update of my room tour. By the way, if you can hear birds chirping in the background, it's because there are birds chirping in the background. I'm a little bit nervous to post this, mostly because the vast majority of other room tours that I've seen have been like the white, minimalist, like aesthetic, Tumblr kind of rooms. My room is not that kind of room. It's a little bit different, so I hope this is well received. I'm a little bit nervous about that. I hope you guys like it. So yeah, I guess I'll just start. So this is my room. This is just a quick overview of it. If you watched my last room tour, the first thing that you'll probably notice is that the floors are different and that the walls are a different color. My family isn't one of those families that is able to remodel just because they want to. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that my house flooded last April and we had to live in a hotel for 4 months, which wasn't very fun, but honestly, we're so lucky to even have had that hotel, so I'm not complaining at all. I guess I got nice new floors out of it. You're probably seeing the edge of my painting over here. This is a painting of my good friend Veronica, and I just started this. I've only worked on this once, so forgive me if it seems extremely unfinished because it is. So I guess I'll start with this corner. Over here you can see this wire grid wall. I made that wire grid actually out of bunny fence wire. I saw them selling these at Urban Outfitters, but they were $50 and your girl doesn't have that kind of money. So I bought a big roll of this and I've made 2 of them so far, and I spray painted this one a pinky copper kind of color. This is where I keep pictures of my friends and mostly what people have made me. So my friend did a blind study on me right there. My little sister drew that. This is something a good friend made for me. My friend drew a picture of me right there. This is actually the pomegranate wood cut that I did. It's just a proof of it. I had to carve this out of wood and then make a print, and I'm really bad at it, but I thought I should incorporate pomegranates into my room somehow because I love them so much and they represent a lot for me. This is a picture of 11 that my friends drew for me for my birthday, and my friend drew that Howl's Moving Castle picture 2 or 3 years ago, and I still have it. Over here I have my art cart. So on top of the cart you can see my glass palette. As you can see, I'm still working on the painting. On the middle I have my paint. On the bottom I have my acrylic paint and miscellaneous things like my rags and my paint water jar. Over here is my bookshelf. On top you can see all my records. Right now I have the Swimmers record on top because that's the one I've been listening to the most. Over here I have my cow bookends. You might remember this from my dorm haul or my dorm tour. In between them I have my beloved Shrek collection of movies that my friend got me. I also have this pastel set that another friend got me. A book of horoscopes. Basically it has every day of the year and it has something written about each day, so you can go and look at your birthday and see what it has written about that. I also have a Vincent van Gogh stationery set and a book by Adichie. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. That's how my gender studies teacher pronounced it, but it's called We Should All Be Feminists, and it's a good read. If you guys want to see a bookshelf tour, let me know. Up here I have shelf number 1. Okay, so this piece of embroidery actually is circulating around the internet quite a bit. So basically this is the first thing I ever embroidered. I was 16 when I did it, and it's not very good. It's a Florence and the Machine lyric, and I took a picture of it and it got really big on Tumblr. As of now, I think it has over 100,000 notes, and I've also seen it reposted a bunch of places, and I don't really understand why, because it's not that good of an embroidery. It's actually pretty bad, if I may say so myself. So I'm not really sure, but I keep that in here to keep me humble. Over here I have this Picasso line drawing patch that I also embroidered. This is the first painting that I ever did. So I did really bad little paintings in elementary school, at school and stuff like that. But I did this 2 years ago. It was my first painting that I actually ever tried. As you can see, I have come a long way on my art. I like to keep it on my shelf to remind me of my progress. And right here I have a cross because I'm Catholic. I like to incorporate my faith into my life. Over here I have a very interesting looking stylized portrait of Eleven from Stranger Things. I'm reaching my arms up because the angle looks super weird, so her face looks super off right now. Basically it's just this really stylized portrait that I did. I was kind of going for a cartoony look rather than a realistic look, And as you can see, it's not my strong suit, but I tried. I also have these art tattoos and stickers. I'm planning on putting these in pen pal packages. Over underneath the shelves, I have this classic note that my mama wrote me. I actually got this phrase tattooed on my arm because this note is very special to me. Underneath the shelf, it says Wildflower in paper letters. This is actually my favorite song off of Depression Cherry, so I decided to incorporate it into my room. I also really love wildflowers, and if I'm gonna be completely honest, it was like the only thing I could make out of the letters that I had left. I couldn't make any other cute phrases, so I just have wildflower. Over here underneath this shelf, I have some film pictures that I took. Everyone except for this one was taken at the Getty. A lot of people have asked me how I get that really old looking style to my pictures. The answer is I am using film that has been expired for 20 years, so that's why they all look so old. I love this picture of my friend with her tiny hands at a school concert because it looks so artsy, but all you see is these tiny little hands on someone's fingers. Moving over from this wall, I have my bedside table over here. I keep my plugs organized by putting these little sticker things on my desk. I got them from Amazon. Penny is not significant at all. It's not a lucky penny or anything. I just keep it there because there is some residue from a previous sticky thing that I had on there, and I haven't figured out how to get it off yet. It will totally come off, I just can't figure it out. So I have a penny covering that up so it's not an eyesore. Over here I have this bendy light. Over here I also have my glasses. I have a jar of my pencil shavings from my colored pencils. I have my jar of paintbrushes, a cute little succulent dish that I got from Daiso. I put my ink in here when I use it. I also have a pen case from Muji and some pens from Muji. And in here I just have various art supplies like markers and charcoal pencils, scissors, glue sticks, erasers, pencil sharpeners, pens, etc. Directly above my bedside table is this little shelf that I built. I use the word built very loosely because all I did was glue popsicle sticks together and paint the whole thing white. I will link the tutorial that I got that from in the description. It was super easy. I hung it up with a couple of command hooks. Inside I have this little hive candle that my good friend got me. Basically this is my little bee corner. To the right of my bedside table is my bed. As you can see I have fairy lights going across it. I really love it. I have two pillows, a plain white bedspread. This is the same one that I used from my dorm, and the same blanket that I had from my dorm. Up above the head of my bed is this faux neon sign. It says honey. The reason it's not on right now is because it makes a funny little buzzing noise and I didn't want you guys to get annoyed by it. Don't worry, I'll put in a clip of it glowing. It looks really cool at night, especially with the fairy lights. To the right of my bed, I have a lamp and my vanity. I actually got my lamp at Target. It was $11. I spray painted it the same kind of rose gold, pinky, copper color. My vanity, I have my fan. You guys might recognize this from my dorm tour and my dorm haul. Over here I have some crystal necklaces. I actually made this one a long time ago. I got the crystal from the farmer's market and I wire wrapped it. I could probably do a much better job now. This is like 3 or 4 years old. I also have this amethyst necklace that my grandma gave me. Over on my vanity, I have my laptop. My laptop case is Almond Blossoms by Van Gogh. It's really cliche, but I got it on Amazon. If you've been following me, you know this is what I smell like because I wear it every single day. I also have vanilla lotion, my coin jar, and a vase that I have that's like full of paint scraps. I also spray painted this mirror with the same color. Spray paint is kind of wearing off where I pick up the mirror, so I guess it doesn't last very long or doesn't adhere to this particular type of wood very well, but oh well, it's still really cute and it kind of adds to that like decaying feel. Over here I have my favorite rosaries. They give you cloth rosaries when you're in the hospital and I think that's super special. I also have this rosary that my grandparents brought me from the Vatican. I have this Nito glow-in-the-dark rosary, which I think is super awesome. And I also have my first rosary. This one's made up of hearts, and I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but it's this really pretty like opal-y color. To the right of my vanity is my windowsill. I have some safety pins in the corner there. I also have a little mug full of Hi-Chew candies. I'm honestly not really a fan of candy unless it's the occasional chocolate or peach rings because I really like peach rings. So I have this out to give to other people. I have some little teeth erasers that my friend gave me. Over here are rocks that I collect from the beach. Whenever I go to the beach and I find a really cool rock and it has some sort of significance, I take it and then I'll give that rock away to people that I care about. This particular rock is actually from my first year seminar last year. They gave us all rocks because we were part of like a forum on time and they wanted to like remind us of the ancient days or something. I don't quite remember. I have this fake plant that my best friend gave me. It will never die, just like our love. I have these air plants in a jar that my friend gave me. Over here I have a little art piece that my grandmother gave me. I also have her perfume. I keep it in my room because I like to smell it when I miss her or when I'm thinking of her. I know smells sometimes can make you sad, but this honestly has a lot of positive feelings attached to it because it reminds me of her hugs. Over here I have that same vanilla perfume. It's brand new because my other one is pretty much completely out, so I'm just keeping it wrapped up until it's ready to use. Right here I have this little Pegasus figurine. My uncle's crazy ex-girlfriend actually gave this to me, and for some reason I still have it, which I'm not really sure why, but it's just always been on my windowsill for some reason. I also have these 3 seashells from Italy that my parents brought me. They got to go for free on a business trip and I'm still bitter that I couldn't go and that my 4-month-old sister at the time went. I have a little comic that my best friend gave me. Over here I unfortunately have some giant flowers. I got them from Trader Joe's and they lasted a little bit, but they definitely don't get enough sun. The reason I don't have a million plants in here like I would like is because my room has 0 natural light. The only reason this video is going to look bright is because I have to adjust the brightness, and that's also why my videos tend to be grainy. I also have some poppin' cookin', is that how you say it? My best friend got this for me and I'm still waiting for her to come over so we can do it. Lauren, come over so we can do this. Over here I have some Keith Haring playing cards that my friend got me. I am a big fan of playing cards and I am a huge fan of Keith Haring, so I'm really happy to have these. And these are my curtains and my fairy lights. To the right of my window, I have a portrait that my best friend did of me. It's a picture that I took and I really liked it because I looked like an angry bug, so she painted it for me. And I actually love this so much. She did a really good job and I love her style and it just makes me really happy, so I hung it up in my room. Beneath my windowsill is my record player. This doesn't quite match my room anymore, so if you have any ideas or suggestions on how to decorate it and make it a little more spicy to fit my room, let me know. I also have this clear lamp that I got from IKEA. I have to have like a million light sources in my room because like I said, it's very dark. On the other side of my dresser, I have these quote jars. A really good friend of mine actually filled this jar up with 365 quotes. So I take one out every day and I read it, and I have the red quotes in this jar. Over here I have my jewelry dish. This is my watch. It has a little hand portion of the creation of Adam on it. A little plastic ring that my friends and I got in Santa Monica that I absolutely love. I also have this really special bracelet. It says Vibrant on it. A really lovely person gave this to me on my confirmation day. She made it. I also have embroidery scissors. Over here I have this little gold box which just has my jewelry in it. I also have a Monet box. This was my grandmother's and I'm not quite sure where she got it, but it holds my jewelry and other little knickknacks. Over here I actually have this lavender room spray. I made it and the bottle is from Daiso. Right here I have my jar of dead flowers. My mom gave me these beautiful roses and then when they died I wanted to keep them, so I just kept them. Just like how I keep those other dead flowers because I think they're pretty. I also have some dried lavender in this jar. If you watched my previous room tour, this is the same lavender. To the right of my dresser I have my closet. My closet looks huge, but it's actually really shallow, so it's just a normal sized closet. And this is one last overview of my room. So that was it for my room tour. I really hope this lived up to your guys' expectations because I know that a lot of people were looking forward to this and I'm just a little bit nervous because my room is a little bit different than a lot of the ones I see on YouTube. I hope that you guys like this anyways. Put so much work into this room and trying to get it exactly perfect. And I actually really like the way it is right now, so I'm super proud of it. So that was it for the video. If you like this video, feel free to click the little thumbs up button. Subscribe if you feel like it, and if you don't, thank you for stopping by. I love you so much, and thank you for all the love and support. If you have any video requests, please leave them in the comments. I love you, and please know your worth in this world. You are worth so much, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. So keep going. I love you. Bye.